Okay, well, Zachary, it's nice to meet you. Bob Sir from Fusion.
Yes.
And okay, we'll go through some of the product line here. I know you guys are kind of new to the Fusion lineup. There's been a lot of interest, a lot of people really loving our guns. We'll start with the Striker Fire, which is the XF Pro, okay? The XF Pro is all metal, okay? The only thing it's not is a mag catch because of the Glock mags, okay, the polymer Glock mags. Comes with 2 sight plates. The sight pattern, again, our whole focus, I've been building guns for 40 years, okay? I mean, I've worked for a lot of other companies in that, and in the industry. I've designed a lot of guns for other companies in the industry. So, you know, a few things we cherish is like working with people like you, okay? That you can give us feedback from different perspectives on the products. It's really a big thing. That's how we can continually improve and, you know, meet those customers' expectations, okay? Which we don't have, you know, my wife does the books. We don't have a bean counter in place. So we make what we want to make, and we love it, you know? So we got a real passion for it.
Oh, yeah.
So on the XF, you're going to see this one set up more like a Glock. It does have a Glock Gen 4 barrel in it, okay, which we have threaded models, we have non-ported and ported models, as you can see.
Wow.
And the ported model really beautiful the way it shoots. Very flat shooting, very controllable. Even without it, it is because of the weight of the gun.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, metal. But we try to pack a lot of features into this gun with not just the bar stock machining and everything, but we made it so that it's got better takedown lever pins here, so you're not trying to get your fingernail in there, you know, that type of thing. Again, we got 2 sight plates that come with it also. The sights itself are standard. The rear is standard Glock. The front is standard Novak, 335 by, you know, yeah, 330 by 65 degree. So by doing that, anybody can put any type of sight they want on here that's good for their eyes. So, as we know, and the other thing that's so great is the flexibility with the grips. There's very few Striker Fires that you can change the grip panels all, and, you know, to your liking, if you want thicker ones, different textures, whatever, you know. Also available grip tape, you know, and also, you know, tritium sights, all that type of stuff is aftermarket there too. Take standard Glock mags again, and again, that's our Striker Fire version. It is not a Glock, so don't think other than the barrel you can't put in Glock parts in this.
Correct.
It's unique to us. You know, we got a really good trigger in this for Striker Fire, and we're also coming out with some other new triggers. Johnny Glock's working on one.
Really?
So yeah,
Awesome.
And we're also working on a cartridge trigger also, so in development right now. So the XF for the Striker Fire guys, that's where that kind of sits, you know, for those people. You get 2 sets of grips also. You get these aluminum grips. You also get a black or red with the other texture pattern on it.
Wow, that's aggressive.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So a lot of people asked for that, so we ended up, you know, doing that. Also for both guns, we've got the new mag extensions out. They're all CNC machine bar stock also. If you buy the kit, comes with the spring, the whole works. So.
And +5?
What's that?
+5 rounds for these?
Yes, yeah, +5. The XP Pro is more based on like the 1911, 2011 style, okay? And the XP Pro, again, hammer fire. You know, the guys who shoot 1911s and like that type of trigger and that, they're gonna love it because these guns have extremely good triggers, very good wall. You know, totally different than a Striker Fire, but you know, it just depends on what you like, you know, that type of thing. So again, these are all bar stock machine, aluminum frame. The mag well is removable also, so you can take this pin out. You get another shorter pin in the box, and it's already rounded butt. So if you want inside the waistband carry, you can do it. Now on all the parts, all the steel parts, everything is Tennifer first. The Tennifer process is done to all this first. That's the old process that was done on all the old Glocks that were made in Europe. Because we have a lot of the base parts all made in Europe, they can do it over there. It's illegal to do that here. It's one of the finest rust protection and if you want to call it like a durability for heat treatment for the steel steel products. So we have that done first. Then on top of that, if you get the black, it's going to be nitro carb, quench, polish, quench, QPQ, okay, on all the black. If you go with the chrome or the silver, it's a hard chrome over top of the Tenefer. So you're getting double protection on everything. We really have worked hard to try to make these guns affordable so that like average people can afford them. Average people can compete. You know, that's one of the things. A lot of guys won't get into competitions because they're like, they see everybody out there, with a $5,000 gun, and they're like, okay, why am I coming to this, you know? But we're trying to make a product that you can still go in there and compete with everybody else. And again, that's why we're putting so much quality and emphasis in the machining, finishes, and all that into these firearms. Okay, so this is experimental, and we're working on this, and we've taken a lot of feedback from a lot of you guys and customers that are out there about they wanted a little bit more grip texture, aggressive.
Wow, that's aggressive.
So we did that. More grip on the front, more grip on the back. Same removable mag well, same beautiful trigger and everything. But now we got a new compensated model coming out.
It's beautiful.
So a lot of people have asked for this full rail, and we'll be doing it two ways. We'll be doing it with the compensator, and from our customers requesting for like open division stuff, they want a monoblock on it.
Oh wow!
So we're going to also come out with a barrel assembly that you can interchange with a monoblock. So again, you know, you can, and again, a guy can get into this type of thing with a competition rig and everything for, you know, under $1,500 with a gun, holster, everything he needs, mags, probably less than that, you know. So like, again, we really wanted to make sure it was affordable for like average people can go out there and use it. And affordable doesn't mean cheap. It's like we've really worked hard on the manufacturing logistics to bring costs down and give the best product, which is phenomenal. I've done that my whole life. You know, I've been a design engineer forever. But the other thing is that when you look at these core products, how are they holding up? Well, all the feedback we've been getting so far has been just tremendous. I mean, just unbelievably tremendous. Excuse me. From, you know, your YouTube guys and from, you know, gun tubers and just shooters and guys that are, you know, competition shooters. So one thing that we just started getting in was LE and law enforcement, and it's been real strange because we didn't think that we were never positioned because we were a 1911 company that, you know, like a lot of guys will buy them for backups. We make a lot of custom stuff for backups for guys and stuff. But as a primary weapon, we were kind of never in that, you know, that type of market place. So now we are, and we just finished up a state police trials, and it's not finished yet. We're still running, but they've been doing this for about 6 weeks, and there's only us and one other company left in the state police trials right now, and their guns 2.5 times price ours.
Oh my goodness!
So and now they're doing burn down tests. Okay, last Friday we got called, and they do not clean, they do not oil, they don't know. They just have guys going out there running these guns, running.
Perfect.
And we're at double the performance already of our competitors.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's awesome.
We're at 5,000 rounds at the state police last Friday, and the other one started having issues at 2,500.
Oh my goodness.
So we're like super proud of our efforts that we put into this, and that we're starting to see people like independently testing. I mean, you don't get much more independent than that, you know? So it's those type of things that we're really working hard on, and like getting closer with other groups, people like you, and because you can give us feedback from, you know, your sector.
Like actually shooting. Yes.
Right, exactly. So you know, a lot of this is very important to us, and you know, we love building the relationships with you guys. It's not just about advertising. I mean, you can, you know, my cell phone, I'll show you that. There's like 20 people on there today. Then my daughters had a baby yesterday, and they're all gun tubers. They're all like, hey, they're like family. We're sending pictures of our kids, everything else. And that's why I give people my cell phone, because we want to have that personal relationship.
Absolutely.
And we want to keep making these guns better. And we can't do it all alone. So, you know, we're a small family business like you guys and that, and we're working hard every day, you know, doing the best we can. So it just really makes it, it's good synergy for us to like partner up with people like you and your team and that to understand feedback from you know, things that you see versus what we see. So all that's really great. But I appreciate you coming around, really.
No, seriously, yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
One more question for you. Just talk about availability. Like, I know you're talking about this is in the works, but like, you want to say availability?
Okay, so yeah, the standard XPs are available now. Okay, now they're hard to find right now because we are selling out as fast as we can make them. Okay, and the comp will be available. You're looking October, November timeframe. Okay, because we're still deciding a little bit on the textures and a few things. They're running great, but and we have to do the monoblock yet too.
Yeah.
So I want to, after all that testing is done, and then we're going to do a beta test to a bunch of guys with about 40 units or so, get that feedback, and then make our final changes and enter the marketplace. So and like I said, it's nice working with guys like you and a lot of people in this room we have, because they see things that we may miss, or because we see it every day, it just becomes vanilla and we walk right by it, and they'll see that, hey, I'd like to see this or I'd like to see that. So I'm not saying we can do 100% of everything, but we do consider everything that we can, and a lot of the improvements on these guns were just us working so well with people like yourself, and just having like these alpha and beta test groups that we have out, and bringing us back feedback.
Love it. Yeah.
So it's been real good. The XF is available now also. We are picking up production. Okay, we have expanded the building at Ermox almost double the size.
Wow.
Okay, we just ordered 12 more CNC machines. Okay, so a lot of moving parts right now.
Which is going to speed up.
Yeah, and this line is going to continue to expand in the handguns. We're also working on some short barrel rifle stuff coming up. Okay, we're also working on silencers. We're going to start seeing some of that come out to pair up with our threaded barrels, and obviously shotguns. They're on the list too. And we didn't bring in shotguns this show, but NRA stuff like that, you'd see us there with our shotgun line, and we'll start working those shotguns in as we go forward. So but again, it's been so good working with you, police departments, everything else, to just get some feedback back, from you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I really appreciate you stopping by. Really nice meeting you.
Really nice meeting you too.